I'm not even supposed to be here today. Oh wait, yes I am, because it's Thursday and it's Kevin Smith week here on The Real DVD Watchers. Awesome week. This has pretty much turned out to be my favorite week so far of our themed weeks. The horror one was quite good. Actually, the David Lynch Mulholland Drive one was also awesome, but this one was just too cool for school. I chose not this one. Cody did that one. But I chose Clerks, the original 1994 film from your buddy and mine, Kevin Smith. Accompanying me for this review is going to be Buddy Christ, as well as my other Kevin Smith movies. I have Clerks 2 right there, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, of course Clerks, Dogma is is actually downstairs or something. I might have let a friend borrow it and he never returned it. I can't find it at this moment, but I do have it. So in its spot is Buddy Christ from that Dogma movie. But I'm here to talk about Clerks 4. Like I said, this came out in 1994. It's a black and white film from Kevin Smith. It was his first film. It cost like $27,000 to make this. It takes place in basically one setting in two different stores. You got RTS Video, which a character named Randall works at, and directly next door, they're owned by the same person, is Quick Stop Groceries, or it's basically it's a food mart, convenient food mart type of store, and Dante works there. And basically, that's the only locations you see. There's a couple exteriors where they go to different places, but for the most part, that's where the movie takes place. This movie is, I just want to say off the bat, it's fucking awesome. I watched this back in the day. I was watching a VHS, I don't remember what VHS it was, and I saw the trailer for this, and it looked hella good. So, so I was like, cool, let's rent that. So I rented it, and I loved it. I don't know when that was, but that was back in the day when VHS was still there. Anyway, basic plot of this movie is, the opening shot is a guy in a really messed up room gets a call from work, in this case being Quick Stop Groceries. Some guy didn't show up, and he agrees to come in for the day just till noon because he has a hockey game, so he's got to leave by noon. And so he goes and opens up, and just stuff is going wrong. He's having, girl problems somewhat, and gums are in the lock. Some people put gums in the lock so he can't open the store correctly, and just not having a good day. And then he's got his co-worker, I guess you could say, Randall, who just doesn't give he doesn't care about his job at all. He's just, he doesn't care. Which is awesome. And it's basically a day. This whole movie takes place in one single day, and it's basically about his life working at the Quick Stop, his relationship, his friends, the interesting people that come into the convenience store, and things of that nature. And of course, hanging out outside, you have Jay and Silent Bob as drug dealers that just hang around the Quick Stop and the RTS video store. More so, the movie is about him and his girlfriend. He has a girlfriend that he likes. She's trying to convince him to go back to school and quit his crappy job that he's at. And he has this ex-girlfriend from high school that he's trying to get back together with, and they've been talking. This movie is in black and white, and it was made in 1994, and for, like I said, for $27,000, $26,000, something like that. Very low budget, very indie, but it's just a great movie. I give this probably a 9 out of 10. There's so many funny moments. I mean, there's the 37 Dicks incident. I mean, I don't really want to spoil this, but if you haven't seen it, I mean, check it out. What the hell? I'm recommending it, so you know it's good, I guess. And then, this whole Star Wars. They just sit around. It's dialogue heavy, so be forewarned on that. But I mean, just so much happens in this one day. I mean, this video, I could go on forever talking about this movie. I mean, this is definitely my favorite Kevin Smith movie out of all of them. It goes Clerks. I'm just going to do this off the cuff. I really haven't thought about this. Clerks 2 is the close, is up there. I probably would go Clerks, Clerks 2. Mallrats and Dogma are pretty much on par with each other in my list. Jay and Silent Bob come in next, and then Chasing Amy. And Zack and Miri Make a Porno can really go before or behind Chasing Amy. I really didn't care for that one too much, but it was still good. So yeah, I just got done watching this with my brother. I just couldn't believe how good it was. I thought, since, I hadn't seen it in a long time, but you kind of, once you see this movie, you kind of remember some of the jokes and whatnot, so I didn't know if it would still be funny or hold up. And me and my brother were just laughing. It also has cool little title cards that have, like, just single words on there in between each, like, little broken up section, I guess you could say. And I remember one time me and my friends were looking up each word as it came along. We would pause it and then look up the meaning. So yeah, the special features on this are a music video. It has an alternate ending, which sucks. I'm glad they didn't go that alternate ending, because basically the VSQ universe would not be the same. The alternate ending is basically Dante dies at the end, so not cool. It has deleted scenes and audio commentary, of course. It's part of the Miramax Collector's Series. It also has, it's funny because the movie cost $27,000 to make, and once it got big at a bunch of awards at Cannes Film Festival, Miramax decided to pick it up. And they threw in a bunch of, because as you were going through this, you'll recognize some really mainstream songs in this. And it's kind of funny because just to get the soundtrack rights, after Miramax got it, it cost $28,000, which is like $1 to $2 grand over what it cost to make the actual movie. Just all over good movie. Like I said, 9 out of 10. I really wish I would have got to see this in theaters. It just wouldn't happen. I did see Clerks 2 obviously in theaters. I saw Zack and Miri Make a Porno in theaters, and I saw Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back in theaters. I saw Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back twice, Clerks 2 3 times, and Zack and Miri Make Porno once. Good movie. Still stands up. It's still funny, no matter how many times you watch it. At least for me anyway, it's still funny. The dialogue is just awesome in it, as is in most Kevin Smith movies. And it's the number one. It's the one that started it all. So, who knows if this would have never become popular at Cannes and Miramax never picked it up, what would have happened to all the rest of them. So, this was kind of a review. Whatever. Me and my brother are about to watch Clerks 2 right now. Directly after this one, which is Clerks 2, I love as well. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I don't know if this was much of a review as like just me saying the movie's completely awesome, which it is. So stay tuned for more Kevin Smith week. Kayla's up next, so stay tuned for her review. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you when I see you.